Hey guys, coldbrew here. Welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today, we've got some news about events that you need to keep your eyes on. These events do not come that often, but when they do, you should be paying your attention and using up your resources wisely and according to the events that will be following up. So what are these events? These are events that I would say are crucial for an account progression. These are crucial to build up your account right. If you're looking to progress in this game, if you're slowly building up your account, there's some key things that are missing from each champion. And those are basically the sets. Gear in this game is more important than the champions. I've said it multiple times before, and I showcased it multiple times before as well. Having the right gear is better than having just the champion. Of course, champions are better if you also have them and you have good gear, but you can still do most of the things in this game with just good gear and relatively okay champions with synergy in their skills. And which gear is that? First things first, we're gonna have a 2x drop rate increase to the Savage set from the Fire Knight's dungeon. That is starting tomorrow, Thursday, the 10th of the month. And Savage set, it's just the best. It's really the best that you can do in terms of farming it from the Fire Knight. I'm gonna have specific Fire Knight tournament going as well. It's going to be a difficult one with demon spawn only. That being said, you can just farm it without having to worry about the tournament and just farm it and try and get those savage pieces. That 25% extra ignore to defense is key to building a solid nuker for the arena or even for the dungeons, right? Arena might not be something that you want to do, but dungeons, even your seer needs savage set. Even that the biggest nuker for PvE content, Seer, needs Savage set. If you ever want to go into Dungeons 25, you gotta build your Seer with Savage set. That is the most crucial thing that you can do for a Seer, all right? Other than that is properly building them, but that's one thing for another video. So that being said, Savage set, as you guys know, the best things the best thing is to do is farm the Fire Knight during that time. And then the next event that we have is on Sunday, November the 13th. We're going to have a 2x drop rate on Sylvan watches accessories from the Spiders Den. This is very specific and this will not be as crucial, I would say, for newer accounts out there. First things, because there's no need to rush in terms of this faction. They will give us enough and sufficient warning before the faction is actually out for faction wars. If you have some champions for it, then great, you can slowly build up your accessories for them. I see no reason to push for the Sunday one to get more accessories. Me personally, I don't use like the two Orns that I have or Kate right here. I might use her for, let's say, secret rooms, but other than that, I don't see a reason to push and go out of my way to get those accessories. That might not be the case for you, but either way, we've got that event going. And then on Wednesday, November the 16th, we're gonna have Dragon's Lair 2x speed gear, the best event that we ever had in terms of 2x for gear. It's better than Savage, I would say personally, because speed is king in this game. This is a turn-based game. The more turns you get, because you have higher speed than your enemies, the more your skills, the more you use your skills, right? It makes total sense if you think about it. Speed, it's so easy. You can say whatever you want about speed tunes and all that. You don't need as much speed as possible, but at the end of the day, if you don't have the speeds right, even for a speed tune with a low amount of speed, you're not gonna have it working. So you need the speed gear, right? You need to try and push to get insane speed. I do have, you know, really good speed on my Sifi, but it's not even the best in the game. She's got 387. This is years of farming speed sets, and the reality is you gotta get lucky. This glove right here that I have from speed, I have it pretty much 2.5 years. This was the first quad that I ever got, and it's been sitting there. I haven't gotten an upgrade for it. I'm hunting for it. It's not easy, but when these 2x events are up, you gotta go and farm if you're looking to improve your speed. If you're looking to build a, let's say, a double man-eater team, if you're looking to build a double man-eater team for the clan boss, There is no other way to get that 265 plus speed without having at least a couple of double rolls on your speed gear, right? If you see my my clan boss team right here, it does have relatively high speeds on everyone. 246, 271, look at that, 256, 240, 223. All of this is because of mixture of speed sets and double and triple rolls. If they don't have a speed set on, it's triple rolls. But speed sets, you know, lower the requirements to get triple rolls on all your pieces. And if you ever want to get into the end game part where you build your teams at so high speed that they take over and do, you know, multiple turns for the clan boss, speed is the way to go. And then November 19th, we've got reflex accessories from the Ice Golems peak. All right, reflex accessories, I would say reflex gear, sorry, not accessories. Accessories are only from Spider. Reflex gear is, I would say, the best set out of the Ice Golems peak for everybody. Resistance is very specific and not usable by everybody. All the other sets are very basic, I would say. Even the provoke set, which has more uses now for the Hydra, it's not the best, and I wouldn't go crazy about it. Okay, I wouldn't go crazy. But the reflex set, it's nice. It really gives you a better alternative to relentless if you don't have enough relentless to farm it. Ice Golem is much tougher than all the other dungeons, I would say, even Fire Knight 25, because Fire Knight 25, if you got the way to go to the boss, then you can figure out a way to keep him from taking a turn. That means saying for stage 25 of the Ice Golem, it's rough in a different way, in the sense of you need to be able to survive and understand the way that the boss works, with the way that he procs his big AoE attacks when you do like over a big amount of damage to him, or even small amount of damage. You have to be very careful on what actually procs this boss. It's a very specific one. Ice Golem, me personally, I don't farm it that often. Even for reflex, I find that I farm it and I never get enough pieces for it to justify all the energy that I've spent. But even so, we're gonna have the tournaments going on at the same time, and I wonder what the rewards are going to be for this tournament. This was heavily advertised by Plarium through a faction tournaments poll. If it will be just a simple tournament going on during these dates, then I will be a little bit disappointed. And the reason for that is that they need to add something extra for everybody for the tournament in order to put the effort to spend the silver to switch out to a team of only Demon Spawn, or only Dark Elves, only Night Rev, or only Undead Hordes. If you want to switch out to those teams, then you gotta give me a reason to spend all that silver, because that's a lot of silver. Anyway, guys, this was the video. Thanks a lot for watching. Let me know down below, what do you think of these tournaments or these 2x events in terms of gear? Which one would you prefer to have more often? I'm gonna think 2x on speed is gonna win the comments over, because 2x on speed is the obvious thing that everybody's missing. Savage is okay, but Fire Knight, it's something that everybody has difficulty beating much more than Dragon. I would say Dragon is easier to everybody. You can get to stage 13 pretty much the first, I would say, first 2 weeks of playing. You should be able to get to stage 13 and higher, right? Depends on what you're doing. And doing that, getting more speed gear, it really unlocks more and more stuff for the game, right? Yeah, I'll let you guys to it. Let me know down below. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.